Greetings, Instabatchers. My name is Daniel. I've been working the gig economy for over 5 years, and I just wanted to share some of my tips with you. Today's question is, what's the best time to shop at Instacart? And to be honest, at least from my perspective, it's not as simple as a schedule or like peak times. It's about strategy, availability, and your mindset. So let's break it down. First things first, Instacart for sure has peak times. Early mornings, I would say 8 till 10 o'clock a.m. Lunchtime, noon till 3. And then the evenings from I usually get batches from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. really hot. So those are the times that usually hits the hardest. But then again, I'm in the slow market area, so that's the pattern I've gotten so far. But man, the weekends, that's when it's happening. However, I do get bigger paying batches on the weekend, but there's also more competition. Instacart says that about 75% of the shoppers are college students. That means weekends get more crowded real fast because everyone who isn't in school jumps into the app, So be prepared for that. It could be more beneficial too, like on the weekends, my chances of a batch go down. It's a lot slower, I feel, but the payout's a lot better. Like I'm talking about $40, $60 batches every time I get them. They are triples, but it was worth the wait. Probably made that very confusing. What I'm trying to say is that there's no perfect time for Instacart. The only thing is that you have to be available and consistent. This is where a lot of people, I feel, mess up. Instacart is not a let me see what pops up. Nah, it's a be ready to work type of the job. I tell people all the time, if you want good batches, you need to be in the right mentality. You're not halfway working, you're committed. You're warmed up, you're ready to run batches the second it hits. So being in those parking lots, it counts. For me, that means being in the parking lot, I'm logged into my app, I'm not distracted, and I'm prepared to be in my car for the entire block of hours I set for myself. Discipline matters here. Now, let's talk about hotspots because Instacart actually gives us a lot of information, data. When you look at your map, it gives you a lot of information here. These are the stores that they really want you to be around. The red, that's the hotspot, the hottest one. So normally if you have a good score on your stats, like you're pretty efficient, you don't cancel, your item per, the item that you shop for, your timing, if that's really good, they're going to put you ahead of the competition. And especially if you're diamond cart status and you're sitting in one of these parking lots, you're one of the first to get those offers. So you want to be in the red hotspots. Those are usually from 5 to 10-minute batches. Okay, it actually tells us here. It says 1 to 5 minutes. If you could see that. It says 1 to 5 minutes. So then the orange would be 5 to 15 minutes. Okay. And then if they're just like a solid blue color, or they don't have like those circles on them, the colored circles, you're probably waiting 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes for those, okay? So that is very helpful depending on where you're at. I personally wouldn't drive too far to chase these locations, because by the time you get there, well, at least for me, it always disappears. It's no longer a hotspot, you know? But it shows that it's a popular location where people always shop. So that's where I think strategy comes in. Every location's going to be different. So you determine that. Is it worth it? My Costco is like 20 miles away. So I wouldn't drive all the way over there just to start getting batches. I normally wait for my local food for less, and then depending where that batch leads me, you know, then I find the next hotspot, the next popular store like a Walmart, to try to get the next batch. So there's a lot of strategy in play, but I'm ready to go. I'm in my car. I'm driving straight to a parking lot to work. So yes, being near these zones is key. Instacart literally tells you where they need shoppers. If you're sitting at home or on the couch, the app can't help you then, you know? You'll probably be waiting a couple of hours. In the city of Palmdale, where I work and live, we're not like LA. It's a lot slower here. But the Antelope Valley has this letter C. It's like a nice little pattern for the whole city, where I have about 4 or 5 Walmarts and then a Costco and Sam's Club in that route, you know? So try to strategize your area. This is what I'm talking about. Instacart tells me where they need people right now. And then strategically, it kind of curves like this, and there's a lot more stores. This little button tells you like, oh, okay, all the stores or just the hot ones. And so I try to kind of just work this area where the freeway is, because there's a lot more stores available in that location. Of course, they're going to send me away from there, but that's my strategy at least. Hey, how are you? So you see, the catch here is that these batches often send me away and far away area too. Sometimes like 40-50 miles. And sometimes the pay is worth it. If I get like a $70 batch, I'll do it. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes they're trying to pay you like $15 to go like 30 miles. I'm like, nah. But you know what? It keeps me busy. And being busy is how you make money. Also, I don't know about the rest of the states, but in California they have the Prop 22. So they're going to pay me mileage, and they're going to adjust the time that I work for them. And they have like a minimum that they have to pay, you know? So to me, it's kind of worth it. I've been doing it for 5 years, so I've been making more money than when I was like a manager or selling glasses and sales and all that stuff. I've always been in retail or customer service and sales, and I like this job because I'm getting paid for the effort that I provide, you know what I mean? And it's fair. To be honest, it's fair. It doesn't feel like it's fair, but if you're consistent with it, you start noticing like, oh yeah, I got a big tick because I provided excellent service, you know? And as far as the mileage, well, your car is your partner, so you have to balance things out, manage stuff, make sure that your car is well maintained, tires are good, the oil changes are being done on time. Keeping it clean is a huge thing because you're, seen as professional and organized, all that good stuff. So to me, it's been worth it the last 5 years. Not easy, but worth it. Now, let's be real. Not every batch is worth it, But if I'm already in the parking lot and there's a tip included, for me, that's usually a green light, as long as it doesn't hurt my score. So I gotta be picky. I gotta pick batches that I feel comfortable shopping. For example, Walmart, ooh, that one always kills my stats. I'm always waiting for alcohol, like for a customer service person to come open the glass case for like toothpaste, for Advil, for alcohol, a bunch of stuff like that's only like worth like $2, but you gotta wait, and so that kills my time. I don't like shopping for clothing because I feel like it's a little bit more tougher than just grab and go. You have to like search and for the right sizes and stuff. So be a little bit picky. And then also distance, you want to make sure that it's going to be worth your time. And yeah, your score totally matters. So my advice to you is take what you can handle and do it well. Provide the best service by communicating with your customer. And try to find replacements even when shelves are empty. So in short, this job is all about convenience. Your convenience. You set the schedule, you decide how long you're willing to grind, but you need to stick to it. Bring snacks, bring water, pack a meal, because stopping for lunch kills your momentum, especially in slower markets like mine. Every mile counts, every minute counts. When you commit to this job, you commit to managing your time seriously, especially Monday through Friday. That's where consistency pays off and your discipline. The real secret here is to be available. So the truth is that there is no wrong time to work Instacart. If you're available, if you're ready, if you're in the right location, and if you're disciplined, you'll get batches. Whether they're small, big, or absolute monsters, that part is the game that you gotta play. I recommend set your schedule, stick to it, and be consistent. So, I want to hear from you now. How do you prepare for Instacart? What's your routine? Where do you shop the most? For me, it's Walmart and Costco. Food for Less is up there as well. And then I have my side locations like Sprouts and Stater Brothers and La Vallarta. Those are good paying batches sometimes. Are you willing to travel far? What's the farthest you've gone? I've gone like 70 miles, and it was weird because it was just for like 3 items at Food for Less, and they had a Food for Less like 2 minutes away from their house, so it was weird. This app can play tricks, and that's where you gotta be very careful which ones you select. So drop in comments below to help the community learn, from your experiences. We all want to know more. How can we be successful in this gig economy? And if you're in the Palmdale or the Antelope Valley area, tell me your hot spots. Let's help each other grow. Thank you so much for watching InstaBatch. Stay safe and stay consistent and be ready, because the best batch is always the one you're prepared for. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.